Welcome to Eye of the Universe with Michael Haspin. I'm the host, Michael Haspin. We're going to be getting into some certain conspiracy theories and topics surrounding lost continents and hidden worlds. Let me look this one up. But the first one we're going to be talking about is Hollow Earth, and then there's a lost continent in the Indian Ocean, which we will talk about. But yeah, let's get right into the first thing. I also like to talk about Hollow Earth in film. You might see that a lot in Godzilla and recent works, stuff like that. We'll also be talking about Lemuria later down the line. And I'll also be talking about other sources about where these worlds come from or who they are. But let's go right into Hollow Earth. But it's a theory and concept proposing that planet Earth is entirely hollow or contains a substantial interior space. Okay? A lot of science fiction about this shit. Okay? A lot of, and folklore talks about it. But in the 16th to 18th centuries, there is references in Shakespeare about this shit too. There's in the play Midsummer Night Dream, I'll believe as soon, this is a line from the poem or the play, I'll believe as soon this whole earth may be bored, and that the moon may through the center creep, and so displease her brothers noontide with antipodes. So, and various people, scientists around that time suggested that shit and stuff like that. And in 1781, this one's fascinating. Leclerc Milfort led a journey with hundreds of Creek Indians to a series of caverns near the Red River above the Mississippi River, in the colonial times. According to, the Milfort, that the ancestors said the Creek Indians emerged out of the surface of the earth in the ancient times from the caverns. The caverns, you could fit 20,000 families in them. Okay, that's fucking mind blowing right there. Okay, that's fucking mind blowing, right? What the fuck? Like, I want to go there. Like, but yeah, man, a lot of underground shit. Same with the ocean too. We'll get to that later with Lemuria. But yeah, I want to avoid the scientist stuff because that's like a bunch of bullshit. Yeah. So there's been arguments for expeditions. We'll get to Admiral Byrne, but Jules Verne describes a hollow Earth containing two rotating binary stars named Pluto and Proserpine, and journey to this younger Earth. So that's another example of this in, fictional writings and stuff like that. But The Cradle of the Human Race at the North Pole is another book about this shit. There's the belief that's presented in the book is that humanity originated on a continent in the Arctic called Hyperborea. Let's go into that. And that this influenced, early Hollow Earth proponents, And Eskimo and Mongolian peoples came from the interior of the Earth through an interest at the North Pole. I don't know about that because the North Pole is not really an actual landmass. It's just ice. So it would be very hard to get from place to place with early technology and stuff like that. You don't have a lot of the boats back then. You do have boats, but they're not really that well, made back then for a lot of travel. You could go there on a fucking plane if you really wanted to nowadays. But yeah, let's go into Hyperborea. In Greek mythology, it's Hyperborean and Hyperboreas is from they lived in the far northern part of the known world, and basically, they inhabited a sunny, temperate, divinely blessed lands, and they live north of the European mountains.